Hello everyone and welcome back to another video by Eontalk. As always, I'm your host Ian, and today I've got something a little different from my ordinary content. Today, I'll be combining Korean movies with another Korean industry that's taking the world by storm, K-pop. K-pop, or Korean pop, has gained massive interest and popularity globally and is one of the crucial reasons why Korean dramas and movies have also been so internationally widespread. And we've got the idols, or the K-pop singers, who've crossed into the field of acting to thank for that, especially the first and second generation idols who've paved the way for many more to come. I've had a similar content before going over my pick of top 10 idol-turned-actors, and there were many notable and talented stars with a wide range of skills introduced in that video, so be sure to check that out as well if you haven't already. But in today's video, I'll be going over more old-school idol-turned-actors that were active as idol singers from the 90s to the early 2000s. Before getting into the video, please note that as with all my videos, this will be based on my personal preferences and thus will be totally biased towards my opinions. If you have differing views and thoughts, please let me know in the comments, as I'm always happy to hear your thoughts as well. Okay then, without further ado, let's get into my list of top 10 old school idol actors. Starting off the list, the first old school idol turned actor I've selected was Sondanbi. Sondanbi is a female solo artist who debuted in 2007. She was born on September 25th, 1983, making her 37 years old at the time of recording, and was nicknamed the Female Rain during debut for her incredible dancing skills. Miss Son had cameo appearances before, but had her acting debut with the K-drama Dream in 2009 and made her movie debut with the film The Accidental Detective 2 in Action in 2018. She also starred as the main lead in the movie Too Hot to Die, which flopped big time, but was in K-dramas that were hits such as What Happens to My Family and of course When the Camellia Blooms. Next, the number 9 old school idol that ventured into acting that I selected was Jeon. Also being born in September of 1983, Jeon made her idol debut in 2002 with the girl group Love. Although the group itself wasn't very big, she definitely got her name out, being on numerous variety shows and dramas, as well as a few movie roles as well. She made her acting debut in 2002 with the sitcom Non-Stop 3 and made her movie debut a couple years later with Dear Friend. Some of her other well-received works are the movies Lucky and Cheer Up Mr. Lee, as well as the K-dramas Sangdu, Let's Go to School, and Another Miss So. Moving along, the number 8 idol-turned-actor I've picked was Park YOOCHUN, aka MICKY YOOCHUN. Park YOOCHUN is an idol that made his debut in 2003 with the legendary group 동방신기, or TVXQ, from SM Entertainment. Being born on June 4th of 1986, he is now 35 years old at the time of recording, the youngest on this list. Park YOOCHUN made his acting debut in 2006 with Vacation with all of his other members, and later starred in more bigger roles that really gave him his acting stamp of approval, such as the films Sea Fog and Lucid Dream, as well as the K-dramas Seongjin관 Scandal and 3 Days. Park YOOCHUN debuted with TVXQ, but later separated into a new group called JYJ with other fellow members Junsu and Chaejung, which took the K-pop world by storm. He was also caught up in a few controversies since, and has been in the news for not the most positive things, but I'm hoping he works his things out and wishing the best for him. The number 7 idol-turned-actor from the older generation that I selected was EUNHYE. EUNHYE is an idol from the girl group Baby Vox, and she joined the group a couple years after the group had already made their debut. Miss Yoon was born on October 3rd, 1984, which means she is now 36 years old and is referred alongside Kim Jong-kook from Running Man a lot for their past love line on X-Men. She made her acting debut with Princess Hours in 2006, and in the same year she made her feature film debut with the movie Escaping from Charisma. She's also starred in movies such as Little Black Dress and After Love, but she's more well known for her roles in the K-dramas Coffee Prince and My Fair Lady. Before moving further into the list, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to ExpressVPN. If you would like to access more Korean movies through services like the Korean Netflix, I highly suggest using ExpressVPN to connect to servers from other locations to gain access to thousands of more content. By using ExpressVPN, you can bypass geo restrictions, meaning you can be from anywhere around the world and access the Korean and other countries' servers. If you'd like to access more Korean content like movies, dramas, and shows, be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN using my link in the descriptions or expressvpn.com/Eontalk and get 49% off an annual plan plus 3 extra months for free. Better yet, if you sign up and don't like the service, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning you can cancel anytime within the first 30 days. Moving on to the number 6 old school idol turned actor, the 6th idol I picked was Rain, or Jung Ji-hoon. Rain is a solo idol artist, and a lot of people might not know this, but he actually made his debut in the group Fan Club in 1998 before making his solo debut as Rain in 2002. He was born on June 25, 1982, making him 39 years old, and made his acting debut in 2003 with the K-drama Sangdu Let's Go to School. Following that, he continued his acting success with the massively popular and one of my personal favorite old-time dramas, Full House, and also made his movie debut with the film I'm a Cyborg But That's Okay. He's also one of the only very few Korean stars that ventured into Hollywood, starring in the films Speed Racer and Ninja Assassin, but the quality of those can be debatable. Anyways, he's been very active again recently on TV, and is also married to the A-list actress Kim Tae-hee. Now going into the top 5, the number 5 idol turned actor I chose for this list was EUGENE, aka Kim Yoo-jin. EUGENE is from the first generation girl group s.e.s, which debuted in 1997 and is the first girl group introduced by SM Entertainment. Nicknamed the National Fairy, EUGENE is now 40 years old, being born on March 3, 1981. She made her acting debut in 2001 with the drama special and movie debut with Unstoppable Marriage, but some of her other more famous works include Paper Flower, which won a few awards at film festivals, and the K-dramas Bread, Love and Dreams, and of course, The Penthouse, or In Life. She's now happily married and living with her husband Kim Tae-young, a fellow actor, and their daughters Lo-hee and Lo-rin. The next idol turned actor I've selected was Eric. Eric, or otherwise known as Moon Jung-hyuk, is an idol from the group SHINHWA, which debuted under SM Entertainment in 1998 following the massive success of HOT, and he's the leader of the group. Being born on February 16, 1979, Eric is now 42 years old, and he made his feature film debut with the masterpiece A Bittersweet Life in 2005. Some of his other works include the film Diary of June and the K-dramas Discovery of Love and Another Miss So. Eric got married back in 2017 to Nahemi, an actress/model, and his group, SHINHWA, is one of the very few old-school idol groups that haven't broken up yet. Moving along, the third idol I picked that ventured into the field of acting was Hwang Jung-eum. Hwang Jung-eum made her debut in 2001 with the girl group Suga, or Sugar, a group that maintained a very cutesy image throughout their idol career. Hwang Jung-eum was born on January 25, 1985, making her 36 years old, and she made her acting debut in 2005 with the K-drama Princess Lulu. A few years later, she made her movie debut with The Relation of Face, Mind, and Love, and she's actually more famous for her K-dramas than movies. Hwang Jung-eum was heavily criticized for her poor acting at first, but started gaining recognition with her role in the sitcom High Kick Through the Roof, and later with Giant, Secret, Kill Me Heal Me, and She Was Pretty. And now, just 2 picks left. The number 2 old school idol turned actor I chose for my list of top 10 is Jung-hwa. Debuting all the way back in 1993, Jung-hwa is a legend when it comes to the music scene in Korea. She is a solo artist that released hits after hits after hits. She was born in August of 1969, which makes her 52 years old and the oldest on this list, but her passion has not died down. She's still active in both acting and singing, starring in the film OK Madam last year, and also performing with Refund Sisters last year as well. Jung-hwa actually debuted as an actor first, having a small role in the 1992 film The Marriage Life, and later starred in movies such as Haeundae and Dancing Queen. Her brother, Tae-woong, is also a popular actor in Korea. And finally, the number 1 idol turned actor from the old school generation that I selected for this list. My number 1 pick of old school idol turned actors goes to Yoon Ge-sang. Yoon Ge-sang is from the group g.o.d, which was a group that debuted under the label s.e.s HQ in 1999, but later signed with JYP Entertainment. Yoon Ge-sang made his acting debut in July of 2004 with the K-drama My 19-Year-Old Sister-in-Law, and later in the same year made his feature film debut with Flying Boys. Some of his other famous filmographies includes Beastie Boys, Malmoe The Secret Mission, and of course, The Outlaws. His role in The Outlaws left such a huge impression on me. He's also got an upcoming film titled Spirit Walker to be released. Yoon Ge-sang is widely recognized for his talent in both the singing and acting fields, and he actually left his group g.o.d to pursue acting for a bit. The departure was a little messy, but the members have worked things out and are on good terms now. The group is also another one of the few old school idols that hasn't broken up. Yoongi also recently announced he'll be getting married, so congratulations to him and wishing him the best. And that's it for today's video on Top 10 Old School Actors. Remember, there are a lot of other great idol-turned actors, but this list was only on the older generation idols, and not to mention totally subjective to my opinion. However, I can make another video with more idol-turned actors, and so if you like this hybrid between K-pop and K-movies, let me know in the comments. Also, be sure to check out the other video going over more recent idol-turned actors, as I go over a lot of talented idols in that video as well. With that being said, like and subscribe for more K-movie related content, and be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN with my link to access more Korean movies and dramas. Finally, your support on Patreon would be very helpful in making more content. Once again, thank you to everyone that watched till the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one.